Greetings to viewers watching me all over the world. This is the Final Voice Show. Today, I bring you a very exciting show. It's about jobs. It's about where you can find job and who is to help you get a job. But before that, please, if you're new on this channel, if you're a new person or new viewer watching me, please subscribe. Click on the red button and subscribe. Like this video and share this video. You can as well leave your comment in the comment section. It's about jobs, as I said earlier. So let's talk, let's discuss something for the progress of our nation. You see, continents and countries grow faster with younger population. Yes, it's a demographic advantage. When you have younger population, you can grow your country or your continent. Elsewhere, see, in Africa, our part of the world, the youth or the young ones are vulnerable in the labor market. Young people are unable to find meaningful work to enable them support themselves and their families or contribute to the nation's prosperity. This is the bane of some countries in Africa. Let me tell you something. You see, the charcoal seller's son completes university or tertiary education, and he or she is being asked to go and be an entrepreneur or solopreneur. The Akara seller's son or the ice cream seller's daughter is still searching for a job after 8 years of graduating from the university. And the good news he or she might hear is that go and establish your own business. That isn't a bad idea because your mom was an Akara seller or your mom was an ice cream seller. So it's not a bad idea you going out there to establish yourself. But is it so easy? Heck, corporate Ghana or corporate Nigeria looks for applicants with 3 to 5 years of experience. Where would a young graduate get this experience? We have some few questions to ask. Let's say you have all the original ideas. Is it so easy to become an entrepreneur in that environment you find yourself? If you have all the original ideas to be an entrepreneur, is it so easy coming up in Nigeria or in Ghana? Where do you get that 3 to 5 years experience from? To get that your dream job, how can you get it? Because the employer is demanding 3 to 5 years of experience. This is not so easy. Does the government not have a role or a responsibility of making sure that graduates get job to do? Is the government concerned about youth employment or youth empowerment in your country, be it Ghana or Nigeria? Because we have failed to answer some of these questions, the unemployment rate in our countries keep rising. It's either we point out to the government that you have a role or a responsibility when it comes to youth employment. It's about how we tell the corporate Ghana or corporate Nigeria that asking for 3 to 5 years of experience will make many graduates lose their dream jobs. And even if all graduates have original ideas, not all graduates can become entrepreneurs. These are the facts that we have to place on the table for discussion. You see, we need to understand our own sociology and know how we bring in people in fixing our country. People are interested in government jobs as against private jobs. And private sector jobs are not so enough to accommodate thousands of graduates that come out from our universities. So no government in Africa, in West Africa, in Ghana or Nigeria can rely on the private sector to solve the problem of youth not getting jobs or unemployment situation. The private sector cannot contain unemployed graduates. The government has a role to play in making sure that those who are interested in government jobs as against private sector jobs get employed. So what is government role, or what is the government doing to create jobs in your country, Ghana or Nigeria or Gambia or Sierra Leone? Just as we want people to have book knowledge, we should always remember or think about having technocrats in our nation. Yes, we have academics, and we need to also think about having technocrats in our nation. This is what we have failed. But let's talk, let's discuss something. Government has a role to play in making sure that graduates are unemployed. Graduates are employed in our countries. The unskilled labor have skills. So I share with you something. You see, unemployment keep rising. Youth keep searching for jobs and not getting them. Graduates remain unemployed after universities because government has failed to rationalize or evaluate or streamline interventions. Governments do come with policies and programs. But where are they now? Where is our youth in agriculture in Ghana? Have we been able to expand it? What about youth enterprise support? The NDC brought some policy like youth enterprise support to support the youth. Do we still have that policy? What about PAMSCAD? Ex-President Rawlings brought PAMSCAD to help the youth. Where is we can find it now? Graduate business support is no more in existence. We have NAPCO. Is NAPCO sustainable? Yes, there is NAPCO in a system in Ghana. Is it sustainable? What about the youth employment program that ex-President Kufuor brought? Do we still have it? Is it still working? Have we been able to expand it to employ more youth? These interventions are no more seen, or we're not being able to expand them because they either appear as political vehicle and not what they are supposed to be. They appear as political vehicles. Because why do they die? Why should one government leave office and everything that party or that government brought cease to exist as soon as the election is ended? Our programs are not sustainable. So what we can do is to streamline, rationalize, and evaluate these interventions time to time so that we can expand these projects and these interventions to accommodate or employ more youth in Nigeria or in Ghana, wherever we find ourselves. We need to expand some of these programs. You see, another area that we have to look at is the vocational and technical training. Government must expand or subsidize technical and vocational school or training. And if possible, make it free. We need to get more people with skills. We can call them apprentices. When we have people coming out from the technical and vocational school, then we can have people with skills. So what government is supposed to do for the youth in Ghana or elsewhere is to expand or subsidize technical and vocational education or training. Without this, we cannot help more youth to get jobs. And that is why youth are crying foul in the country. Again, government must consider gender sensitive programs and youth targeted interventions. Let's think about the female child. We have good policies in Ghana that allow people to go to senior high school free, just as in Nigeria. But not all the female children or the girls will be able to get to the tertiary level. Not all of them can become academics as we want them to be. So there should be gender sensitive programs to absorb these young females after senior high school or after the tertiary education. Let's have youth targeted interventions always. Like Let's Dep. The NDC introduced Let's Dep, like Yes Dep. All these were good. But I ask you, are they still in existence? Have we been able to expand it or grow it? Do you even hear about Yes Dep and Let's Dep? No. So get to Ghana and you will still have skilled labor and unskilled labor. Skilled labor is searching for job and unskilled labor is searching for job. So government need special programs in the informal sector. Government need special programs in the informal sector to train the unskilled labor. Some people have never been in school. So wouldn't they eat? Wouldn't they provide for themselves and their families? These are the things that we need to be doing as a nation. These are the things that we need to be doing as a nation. Let's provide skills for the people. Government can introduce something like national apprenticeship program where people are being paid to school and also get trained on the job. You are being trained on the job and government still pays you. In this way, we can get more people to school and get some skills. Skills that will enable them develop themselves or establish themselves right after tertiary or after that training. These are the things that we need to be doing in our nations. Again, government must coordinate different stakeholders. Government can involve the private sector in both programs development and implementation. Whatever program that the government would like to develop and implement, government must not forget stakeholders like corporate Ghana or corporate Nigeria. Because at the end of the day, government seems to rely on the private sector to help the government end unemployment. But when it comes to program development and implementation, you hardly see government involving or coordinating stakeholders. Government must live above reproach and have good coordination. When we have good coordination, when we have good coordination, we can put many people into the on-the-job training. With good coordination with the private sector or people who own their businesses, we can put people on the job training, more people on the job training. And in this way, we can lessen the burden on the government. More youth, more people will get jobs to do in our countries. We can have compulsory attachment or apprenticeship programs. This is the way to go. You see, government must offer career counseling. Career counseling is also best. Even as government has failed in getting jobs for the youth, what about the government offering career counseling and job search assistance? Job search assistance and career counseling. This should be the responsibility of the government and other stakeholders in our countries. In this way, we can help more youth get jobs to do. Politicians don't do this in our countries. They turn around and say, go and establish your own business, become an entrepreneur. And these same politicians know that they have not introduced anything like startups or crowdfunding. Getting loans from financial institutions is even a problem. So how many graduates or skilled labor, people with skilled labor, can become entrepreneurs in our nations? Yes, it's good to be an entrepreneur, but do they have the startups? Can they acquire loan or any facility from the financial institutions? No, it's not happening. And even if it is happening, it's very infinite small, very small. Let's allow people have access to financial assistance, and let's see how they can bring out original ideas to help our countries. This is the way to go to help more youth gain jobs or get jobs to do. But you see, dear youth, fellow youth, until we rise to build, until we tell the politicians that they have a role to play, they have a responsibility of making sure that they play their part as the skilled person or the unskilled person also play his or her part, we will continue to be in this state until the youth arise for the country. Until the youth arise for their own country, the politician will be playing around them. But just as the saying goes, no person, no leader should underestimate the power of the people to bring about change at any time. If the system remains just as we are seeing it, then all that we need to do is to call for change. Let's call for fix this country. Let's make sure government, whether the MPP or the NDC, when given power, provide jobs. Show us the alternative of getting jobs for the youth. This is what we are calling for. This is what Final Voice is advocating for. Dear viewer, thank you for joining this show today. And please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share this video. And join me next time as we bring you different and exciting shows and topics for discussion. Thank you for watching me today.